What up, guys? Any Tier Guild Forever going to be reviewing Bleach, the movie 2, DiamondDust Rebellion. The more I saw this movie, the more I was reminded how much I love Bleach. For me, in my personal opinion, this felt more like a fan service movie. Now, the reason why I say that is because we got to see almost everyone. Or maybe we did get to see a chance to see everyone. We saw all the powers, bunkais, most of the stuff here and there. We got like bits and pieces of everyone, even Head Captain Yamamoto, and Head Captain Yamamoto usually does nothing. So, I was very happy with this movie. I definitely like the message that it was trying to convey, which is just because you have a problem that's really becoming an impact in your life, that doesn't mean you have to handle it by yourself. You have other people around you, friends, family, a squad, a group. They got your back. So instead of turning your back towards them, how about you let them watch your back instead of handling everything on your own? Because that's only going to hurt you even more than anyone else. I mean, it's going to hurt your squad and everyone you care about also, but it's like the more you shoulder everything in, the more you hurt yourself in the process. And I couldn't feel like I really vibed with that message, because it's starting to show that the world is a big place, and because of how big the world is compared to how small you are, you need people in your life to help you through all those big problems. And that's what Toshiro needed more than anything. And it took a lecturing from Ichigo personally, as well as a beating from him, to be like, look, dude, you have a squad, you have people that care about you. How about instead of trying to shoulder the problem all on your own, even in abandoning your position as captain, which you did it to yourself, by the way. No one said you were no longer a captain. You did that to yourself by abandoning it. You did that because you felt like you didn't want a burden, or you wanted to handle this yourself rather than involve everyone else around you. And really, that's what a squad is for. A squad is meant for everyone to work together, for everyone they all share in this together. This isn't something for you to just burden and shelter on your own. That's not how it works. That's not how a squad works. So that's what he needed to realize the most. And honestly, I felt like it definitely hit home for him, especially considering it came from someone like Ichigo, who I feel like Ichigo was the one that really connected to this, not just because he's the main character or whatnot, is because he went through a similar situation with his family. So because of what's going on with Toshiro, he was able to understand what Toshiro was wanting to do almost immediately, because it's like, hey bro, I get you. I went through the same thing, made the same mistakes as a kid. Let me be here for you and try to help you out sort this, because no one wants to do this shit alone. No one. That is an absolute fact. He doesn't want to have to kill his friend, but he feels like if he killed his friend as a squad captain, it would only dishonor or hurt his friend even more. So instead, he felt like it would be better to kill him, but as a friend rather than a captain of the 13 court squads. And I respect Toshiro for that, but at the same time, it's because you're a part of the 13 court squads that your actions are not just your own. They involve your whole squad and everyone else that cares about you. So he needed to understand that, which he didn't throughout majority of the movie. But again, it took Ichigo like giving him one hell of a punch just to wake his ass up. And you know what? Sometimes you need something to help you snap yourself back into your senses. Like, you don't realize where you are until someone helps you realize where you are, if that makes sense. So I really liked how Ichigo was a part of it. I like how they made Ichigo, like, I feel like for example, in the first Bleach movie, Ichigo was kind of like a good friend slash lover. I wouldn't say lover. Well, I don't know. Would you guys say for the first Bleach movie, Memories of Nobody, for the girl that was just literally in confusion of her own existence due to the fact that she's nothing more than a collection of memories? Well, in this case, Ichigo was kind of like an older brother to Toshiro. He was trying to be there for him in his time of need, even though Toshiro felt like he didn't need anyone to help him with this issue. Ichigo was like, nah, get out of here with that trash. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to acknowledge it. You have people worrying about you. You have people that want to be here for you. So you know what? Cut the trash out. We're here for you. That's how it's going to be. You don't like it? Tough shit. We're all here for you. And you're going to accept our help, whether you like it or not. I like how Ichigo basically, that's the kind of vibes I felt like he was giving. Is like, not only is he telling him that he's there for him, but everyone else is there for him, as well as he ain't gonna hear none of that crap because he's heard it all before. So he knows more than anyone how to best handle the situation without necessarily doing anything that can compromise whatever Toshiro is wanting to do. In the end, Toshiro got to do what he felt he needed to do for his quote-unquote friend. And in the end of the day, I feel like it worked out. What do you guys think? Do you feel like whatever kind of dispute or problems that went on for Kusuko was resolved toward the end? Or was it kind of just like, it needed to be settled with, it's done, move on? Like, for me personally, I don't feel like it was truly settled. I feel like it was more... No, I mean, I don't feel like the dispute has been answered. More like it was just put down before it got worse. And what do you guys think of Kusuka's situation, guys? Do you believe... I mean, obviously, I feel like I don't blame him for wanting revenge, but he went out of line the moment he tried framing... When he tried framing Toshiro, I'm like, okay, dude, look. You had me until you tried to frame your best friend. Your best friend didn't want this. He didn't want any of this. He just wanted what was... It was kind of like a spur of the moment. He didn't want any part of this. He didn't want to hurt you or lose your friendship. Shit just happened. But in the end, he tried to do right by you by trying to make things right himself personally, not as a captain. But instead, he decided to frame him. And that's some shady shit. So in a way, yeah, Kusuka was dealt a horrible hand. And it was a 13 Gourd Squad's fault. Like, let's be honest. They're all at fault here. And he has every right for revenge. What he doesn't have every right to is trying to frame his best friend. Trying to basically plummet down in a worser situation than him. Like, ruin his reputation. Make everyone hate him. It's like, you did not need to do that. This is your personal problem. Toshiro is only there because he knows he was involved at the time. But all this was your personal problem. The fact that you dragged your best friend into this, nah, mate. You went too far with that. You did not have to drag Toshiro under the rug with yourself. But I digress. It is what it is. Honestly, I'm very much so happy with the what message it conveyed, the turbulence that was going through Kusuka, his drive to get revenge against the people who wronged him, which again he has every right to, and how Toshiro was reciprocating all this. At first, the story tried to get us to believe like, hey, is he betraying? No, he's not. He just felt like he needed to settle the matter as a friend rather than a captain in order to... It would feel better that way, because either way, Toshiro knew he had to be put down. He had to be put down, but he just didn't want to do it the way he felt like would have hurt him even more. So he was considerate of Kusuka in that aspect. But at the end of the day, Toshiro knew no matter what, he had to be put down. There was no other choice. He can't just leave him roaming around doing what he wants and causing trouble. He had to do something to put a stop to him before Kusuka decides to fully involve more innocent lives or more people in whatever happens in the process. For me, I feel like the movie kind of reminded me of how much I don't like how the 13 Court Squads work. Because these people don't give a damn. All they care about is not even that. It's just Head Captain Yamamoto saying whatever the F he wants. And everyone just kisses his ass and does whatever he says. Personally, I'm not saying Captain Yamamoto is a bad character. I'm just saying he's a stubborn ass old fart that needs to understand the situation rather than just be like, I don't want to hear nobody's opinion. What I say is absolute, and I will completely kill anyone that tries to disobey me in any other way, and that includes Toshiro, without truly understanding why he's doing what he's doing. Okay? Thanks, old man. So that's how much you care about me, that you won't even consider why I'm like this? You just don't care? You just want to take me out? Okay. This is why sometimes I feel like the Soul Society is kind of messed up. The way they handle things, like, they are a very messed up group of people. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? How do you like in my opinion, if you were to consider any other outcome of how Head Captain Yamamoto would have taking measures against Toshiro or any of the situation, how would you think he should have handled it if not the way he did initially in the movie? But anyway, guys, that's it from me. Hopefully you enjoy it. See you guys next time. Peace. I'm out.